Who's driving this car anyway? Are you the driver, or are you relying on the backseat passenger to lead you to your destination? Today, I'm discussing intentional living. Fasten your seatbelt and enjoy the ride. Hello, and welcome. You are listening to the Manifest on Purpose show. I am your host, Kimbaley. My purpose is to help you raise your level of consciousness. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today. Thank you for all of those you invite, and thank you for subscribing here and on the website at Kimbaley, KIMBALEY.com. The God in me loves the God in you. I could not have a Manifest on Purpose series without mentioning intentional living. We're going to jump into the conversation, but first, please listen to a few words from our sponsor. I never make plans without checking my Star 8 mobile numerology app first. Thanks to its amazing calendar feature, it allows me to always be in the right place at the right time. But don't take my word for it. Download the Star 8 mobile numerology app by Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn. You can find it on the App Store, Google Play, or by going to Astar8, ASTAR8.com, or Linktree/numbers and you. Now back to the show. One of the most annoying things to me is a backseat driver. You know, the ones that sit in the back seat while you're doing all the driving, and they try to tell you how to drive and where to go. That can be so frustrating. But which do you prefer? Do you prefer to be the one sitting in the back seat just chilling, or do you prefer to be the driver? To manifest on purpose is to be an intentional creator. Intentional creation comes from intentional living. Some time ago, there was a conversation where I discussed the fixed and growth mindset. For the purposes of today's conversation, I'm just going to give you a review of the fixed mindset. In short, the person with the fixed mindset feels that they cannot become or be any more than what they already are. They feel that they are unable to pass the level that they are already at, and therefore they just get comfortable and set in the way that they are doing things already. These people feel that growth is not possible for them. These are also the people sitting in the back seat chilling, giving directions, and hoping that one day they'll get to the destination that they want to go to. To sum it all up, they just sit back and allow life to happen to them. This is what it's like to live without intentions. When you live without intentions, life will just happen to you. And sometimes the person that is living without intentions may wonder, why are all of these things happening? Or why are the things that I want not happening? It's because they have not set an intention for what they want their life to be. And guess what? When you don't set intentions, you manifest by default. Let's look into that word intention. I've often described an intention as a goal, an aim, a plan for that thing in which you want to happen in your life. But even more so, an intention is your attention to something. Attention is simply focus. When I say you're manifesting by default, that simply means that you're manifesting on what you are most focused on. It could be your desires or the things that you want most, provided that those are the things that you are focused on. This all goes back to the subconscious mind who says, if you can't find what you want to manifest in your life, I'll find something for you. And it shifts through all of those programs that you've been storing for your entire life. Some of those things you may not want to recreate in your life. However, if you don't have something to focus on that's what you desire, your mind shifts over to the self-driving car. That means you sitting in the back seat giving directions and hope that you make it to where you want to go. One of the most consistent things I've seen in my practice so far is that most people don't even know what they want for their own life. If you're one of the ones that don't know what you want in your life, it's time for you to pump the brakes because you're not getting anywhere until you figure that part out first. My call to action to you today is simple. Stop leaving your life to chance. Stop allowing the backseat driver to give you directions on what your destination should be. Today, I want you to get pen and paper, and I want you to write down 10 things that your heart most desires. 10 is just a start. If you have more, please include them. But make sure that these are things that you really want in your life, things that you are really sure about. And since we know that intention is attention, every day in the morning, first thing, and every evening, right before you go to sleep, look over this list and brainstorm ways that you can align with the things that are on that list. Touch on all the areas in your life, your health, your relationships, your finances. Every area that you can think of, put those areas on that list. If you focus on these things long enough, you'll notice that things in your life will begin to change. You know, I never did pay attention to those backseat drivers. What they said just always went in one ear and right out the other. Who's driving your car? Are you still relying on the backseat driver to give you direction in your life? Or have you finally decided to take the wheel and drive for yourself? If you have, congratulations. You've learned the art of intentional living. You've learned how to manifest on purpose. I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose. Let's prepare for meditation. If you are driving, this is not the time to do so. Please download this and save it for later. If you are not driving, please find your sacred space, the space that is distraction-free and safe, the one in which you can relax and focus on your breathing. Enjoy your meditation.